Have you ever imagined yourself driving a luxury car like a Mercedes-Benz S-Class or a BMW X7? And suddenly a giant animal comes out of the side of the road at a terrifying speed. Check out the 30 dramatic moments revealed in this video. Don't take your eyes off the screen. The collision with the moose caused extensive damage to the car, with estimated repair costs of around $8,000. The owner said that due to severe damage to the engine and other major components, his car was no longer usable. Although it was not an expensive car, valued at around $35,000, the collision left it destroyed. A deer suddenly dashed through the windshield of a bus in Pennsylvania, catching everyone on board by surprise. After struggling for a while, the deer found its way out when the driver opened the bus door. Luckily, there was only one passenger on board and no one was injured in the incident. Cow on the tracks is a serious hazard. A collision could derail the tracks. Install barriers, use warning systems, and educate local residents to keep animals off the tracks. A 12,000-pound elephant charged and smashed the front end of a large truck like it was a toy. The front end was so badly damaged that the repair cost could have been enough to buy a new one. The collision with a moose on the road at night can happen in an instant. You can reduce your speed, especially at night. Thankfully, in this case, the moose didn't break the windshield, or the driver could have been seriously injured. Wolves and bears suddenly appeared in the middle of the road, blocking the way of cars, creating a tense situation. They may have been looking for food or were attracted by something that made them refuse to leave. But everyone was safe in the car, so no dangerous incident occurred. A massive herd of bison charged through a narrow corridor of parked cars on both sides of a road in Yellowstone, creating a chaotic and dangerous situation as they crashed into expensive vehicles. The unexpected stampede caused a traffic jam that has been repeated for the past 3 years, starting in 2021. The carelessness of a black bear resulted in the car owner facing a significant repair cost for their vehicle, estimated between $3,000 to $7,000, depending on the extent of the damage and the type of car. Fortunately, there were no vehicles behind at the time of the collision, preventing a chain reaction of accidents. A vehicle could be traveling at 31 to 37 mph when it collides with a kangaroo on the road. This collision could result in serious injuries such as broken bones. Visitors travelling through Litchfield National Park in the Northern Territory, Australia, in the early morning should drive cautiously and be aware of the wildlife that is often present. The rhino was instinctively defending its territory, fueled by a surge of adrenaline and a deep sense of survival against what it perceived as a threat.
No.
In its eyes, the car was an intruder, so it attacked as soon as the car moved. A Ford collided with a pair of large horses that were crossing the road. Especially during mating season, they became more erratic and difficult to control. The sudden collision caused serious damage to the car, and the car owner was surprised by the extent of the car's distortion, not knowing how to handle the situation. A car driving on a narrow road in the middle of the forest suddenly hit a monkey, which must have been stunned for a long time. The driver did not dare to stop because the road was a two-way road with many large vehicles. The incident highlights the importance of paying attention to wildlife when driving through mountainous areas. Why could this giant creature fit neatly in the front of the car engine? The car owner discovered the presence of the python when the car was no longer able to move, possibly because the python had squeezed into important parts, causing a technical problem. Many people ran away when they saw it crawling out of the car. The car owner must have been heartbroken at the vandalism. The lion's teeth were making long scratches on the car. The car owner remained silent, not moving. Perhaps because he knew that even the slightest movement could make the situation worse. A man was cycling fast to escape the pursuit of a brown bear that suddenly appeared from the forest. He kept calm and kept changing direction to keep his distance from it. Thanks to his timely reaction, he escaped its pursuit safely. Otherwise, what would have happened? While walking along the road, a man noticed a moose and, driven by curiosity, stopped to snap a picture. Unbeknownst to him, the moose in the mating season perceived this as a threat nearly attacking him. Luckily, the man managed to escape into his car just in time, avoiding a potentially dangerous encounter. An angry rhino suddenly charged straight at a parked SUV. It repeatedly attacked in the middle of the road in Etosha National Park, Namibia. The incident was recorded by Alexandra Poyer, a tourist at the scene. He said that after a few minutes, the rhino left, leaving the car scratched. The incident occurred when a wild elephant suddenly became agitated and caused chaos in a crowded area in India. The elephant, possibly disoriented or panicked by the noise or human intrusion into its habitat, started flipping vehicles in its path. In total, 27 vehicles, including cars and motorcycles, were overturned and severely damaged. The car threw the pig about 15 yards away, but surprisingly the pig got up after the impact. The black car, however, was unlucky and must have suffered some kind of damage. The impact could have caused serious damage to the engine or frame. Never cross the railway tracks when you see a train coming, because it is an extremely dangerous act. Proof is that when the cow did not hear the train, it was thrown off the tracks by the train. To ensure safety, people are also not allowed to graze animals near the railway area. Which moment in this video impressed you the most? Comment from 1 to 30 on the moment you found the most interesting. Stay tuned for more in the next episode. Over the past several years, the Texas government has deployed many strong hunting campaigns. Especially in 2021, when 51,215 wild boars were removed from the state. These extreme measures, including helicopter hunting and the use of guns, have helped reduce their infestation. These hunting activities appeared in Texas because the people of Texas faced losses estimated at about 150 million USD. Along with that is 7 million USD for measures to control and reduce the number of wild boars. According to reports, wild boars have caused major damage at many golf courses in Texas, causing these facilities to spend millions of dollars to repair the damage. One of the famous golf courses in Houston had to spend more than $50,000 just to fix the consequences of wild boars destroying grass and trees. The increase in their numbers and activities has led to many dangerous attacks on people in suburban areas. In the city of San Antonio, a resident was attacked while walking. In August 2023, there were up to 450 wild boar attacks on humans across the United States. Hey. This has raised great concerns in the community about the safety of people when wild boars attack. Faced with that situation, a group of professional hunters in Texas have perfected their wild boar hunting skills using the most advanced technology. They use trucks equipped with thermal observation and night vision systems to accurately locate wild boars. With modern weapons like SIG MCX guns fitted with thermal sights, they can take down wild boars quickly and effectively. At night, when wild boars are easily detected due to poor vision, groups of hunters in Texas have developed strategies to approach them. Use the simultaneous fire tactic. This is especially important as wild boar numbers are rising, with an estimated 2.6 million of them destroying state property, causing about $400 million a year in damage to infrastructure and people. Hunting wild boars by helicopter has also become a popular and effective method in the steep, dense forest terrain of Texas. With the support of teammates, hunters can track and take down wild boars from the air. This method has helped reduce the number of harmful wild boars. with hundreds being destroyed in just one day of hunting. To participate in wild boar hunting by helicopter, hunters must be at least 18 years old and must have a valid hunting license. In addition, hunters need to have good physical strength with high stamina. Because hunting from a helicopter requires alertness and the ability to maintain balance in a constantly moving environment. The hunter's weight also needs to match the helicopter's safety standards, usually no more than 220 pounds. The strongest hunting period in Texas usually occurs in the winter months from November to March of the following year, when the weather is cooler and they are more active. Methods, such as bow and arrow hunting, are also practiced in many areas, especially East Texas, where wild boar densities are high and the environment is favorable for hunting. However, hunters will need to comply with government regulations on hunting not to exceed 2,500 animals per hunting season, to maintain a balance in the number of wild boar populations in the wild. In the context that the entire United States is facing the problem of wild boars, Texas stands out as the state that applies the most effective hunting methods. Texas Wildlife Services authorities and regulators have recorded one of the heaviest wild boars hunted in the state, weighing up to 300 pounds. Compared to Texas, the states of Florida and Mississippi are also facing wild boar problems, but with less damage in numbers. There are an estimated 500,000 animals statewide. These Many states are trying to learn from Texas measures to control wild boar populations, but performance has not yet reached the same level. Thank you for watching today's video. Please leave your opinion below in the comments section. In your opinion, which method of hunting wild boar is the most effective from the ground by helicopter or other methods?
So since these solutions have been effective in preventing the growth of colonies of some invasive species, do you believe in any other better solution? If so, please don't forget to share your comments and opinions down below. Plus, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to support our channel with our upcoming videos. And lastly, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so that they can watch it and enjoy it as well.